there, my name's Andy Hillier and today's guitar lesson is going to be on One Last Breath by Creed. It's a beautiful little song. It just came up as a random request the other day and I love the song, so I thought I'd do a video for you. So I'm going to teach you a whole song, but just before I do, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, give me a like on the video, press the notifications, leave me some comments in the comments section, including what songs I should do next. And if you love what I'm doing, you want to support me, support the channel, and you want the tabs for this and loads of other songs, then you can support me on my Patreon page. Link to that in the description. My guitar is in standard tuning. Okay, so we've got the intro, which is also the verse part that we need to learn first. There's two lines of it. The first line of it goes like this. So to play that, we're going to play the open D string and E2 nearest to the floor. I'm doing fingerstyle for this. And then another D string, and then E5, and then another D string. So you've got then an open E, hammer on to E2, then play B3, and then the open G string. So it goes. So from the beginning, slowly. Then open A string. And he puts his first finger flat across the D, G and the B strings, even though he's not hitting that. But we just hit the A string. And then first finger's there already on B2. And you play B2, B3. And then he does a little hammer on from B3 to B5 with the little finger. If you struggle to do that hammer on, just play a B5 there. So you got, without the hammer on, it will sound like this. And then we play the A string, and then B5 quickly pulls off to B3 and then pulls off to B2. And then you're going to play a B3 and then an open A string. So it goes. Okay, so the whole of that first bar slowly goes. Into bar 2, we're going to play a G4, then A2, and then B3. So you got, and then another A2. So the first beat in bar 2 goes. And then if you bar your first finger, because then we're going to play the B2, hammer on to B3, hit the G4, and then D4. I'm using my little finger, then third finger for those two. So the whole of first half of bar 2 goes. So the easiest way is just to keep it based around like that B minor chord. First finger barred on the second fret. We then go to E3, then open D, open G, open D. So then B3, G2, E3, then E2. So the whole of bar 2 slowly. Okay, so the whole of the line slowly, we've got this. Up speed. On to the next line, and we've got this. So for that, playing the D string and then E2, another D string, E3 and then D. So you got then E2, a quick hammer on from open E to E2 and then pull off back to the E, and then B3, and then there's an A4. So from the beginning of that line so far, we've got. We're then going to put our first finger flat from D2, G2 and B2, because we're going to play the open A string, then D2, G2, B2, then another B2, and then hammer on and pull off to B3. So B2, hammer on to B3, pull off to the B2, another G2, and then D4, take your fingers off and play the open G string. So from the open A you've got. So the whole of bar 3 goes. And then into bar 4, and we've got this B sus2 chord. First finger barred from the A string downwards on the 2nd fret. Third finger D4, little finger on G4. And you play the A2, D4, G4, B2, E2, B2, and then G4, then open D string, so you take your fingers off. We then play E3, A2, open D, open G, then E3, B3, open G, and then open D. So bar 4. So the whole line slowly. Okay, so that's the sort of verse part. It repeats those 2 lines. So let's just play those 2 lines nice and slowly. Here we go. And up to speed. And that just repeats around the verse. I think it repeats around 3 times. Then we've got this first chorus, which is kind of like a stripped out first chorus. It sounds like this. So to play that D chord, 2nd finger E2, 1st finger G2, 3rd finger B3. Then add your little finger to E3 and play a D sus4. Then back to a normal D chord. So you got. We then go to an F sharp 7 add 11. All you do is put 1st finger E2, 2nd finger on G3, 3rd finger on A4, little finger D4, and then the bottom 2 strings are open. And it'll go up down on that. So you got. Then a B sus4 chord, 1st finger A2, 3rd finger D4, little finger on G4, open B and E strings, and you go down, down, up. Then go straight to a G5 and you go down, up, down. So G5 is 2nd finger E3. That will touch the A string, 3rd finger B3, and we just go down, up, down, and then another down, up. So bar 6 goes. Bar 7 is the same as the bar 5. Then bar 8, we have 2 B sus4s going. Then straight to a G5. Feels like it goes there early, goes. It just goes down, up, down on that. Okay, so the whole of that first chorus then goes. That then goes back to the beginning and plays like the sort of verse part, 2 lines, keeps repeating it round until we get to the next chorus where the distortion kicks in and we've got this. So for that, D5 power chord, first finger A5, third finger D7, little finger on G7. 2 hits on that. We then go to an F sharp chord. First finger E2, second finger on second finger on G3, third finger A4, little finger D4. And it goes up, down, down, up, down, up. So first bar of that chorus goes. Then goes to a B power chord, first finger A2, third finger D4, little finger G4. 2 hits on that. Then a G power chord, which is E3 with A5 and D5. Same rhythm we did on the F sharp. Up, down, down, up, down, up. So the first 2 bars, you've got this. Bar 11 is the same as bar 9. Then bar 12, we just hit 2 B5s and jumps to the G5 quicker, goes. Okay, and then up, up, down, up on the end of it, so you go. Up, down, up. And that line repeats. So let's just play that chorus. Here we go. 3, 4. So like I say, that repeats, plays it twice through. And then there's just a little 2-bar thing. Let's go on to this next line. It's just basically almost the same as, or is the same as the last bar, basically. So it just goes. So B5 to G5. So on the B5 it goes down, up, down. Then on the G5 it goes down, up, down, up. So you get. And that takes us to the last line that we need to learn, which is the middle 8, which sounds like this. So for that, this first chord, there's actually 2 guitars, but I've kind of put them together. Open E with A2, D2, and G4. So you hit that chord, then play the note D4. So you got. We then play E3, mute off the A string, so get your finger to touch it, and then open D with G4, and then a G2. So you got. And then a D chord. And then into the next bar, we're going to do another D, and then D sus4 for the rest of the bar. So little finger just hits E3. So it goes. So the first 2 bars of that middle 8 go. Two A chords, or A power chords, open A with D2 and G2. 2 B power chords. Then G5. So 1 hit, and then it just goes down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So bars 17 and 18 together go. So the whole line goes. That just repeats twice, and then there's just a bar of D. It then goes back to the first chorus, the kind of clean, sort of broken down chorus, plays that through and then goes on to the heavy distorted chorus till the end of the song. Well, I do hope you've enjoyed that guitar lesson and found it useful. If you have, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, give me a like on the video, press the notifications, leave me some comments in the comment section. I do read every comment, so just say hi if you want to say hi. Let me know what songs I should do next. And if you love what I'm doing, you want to support me, support the channel, and you want the tabs for this and loads of other songs, then you can support me on my Patreon page. Link to that is in the description. Well, thanks for watching this. I do really appreciate it. I've been Andy Hillier, and I'll see you next time.